Alright, oh, that was the wrong screen to hit there, but hey guys, how's it going? If this worked properly, like it should have, I should be live on YouTube and Kick right now. So, that's what we're doing. We're doing a multi-stream to both of those platforms, just to kind of see how it goes. Kick is not fully integrated into Streamlabs OBS yet, so we had to get a little tricky with it, but I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. Yeah, hey, look at that, I figured it out. Because I am smart. Anyways, we're playing Diablo today. Been a while since we played, so might join in with some friends. I don't know. We'll see see what's going on here. Let's see. I could probably just join them, to be honest. I could probably do that. Anyways, let's switch gears here.
Oh, Dick, Jaden Gilbert told me 60.
And I was waiting all this time for nothing. Hey, Joe.
Hello. Waiting all this time for what?
No, I was telling Emilio I finally got to the point where I can make the highest gems. Emilio was like, oh, rank 60. I was like, I thought it was 70. I was waiting for nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it's 60.
News to me.
Yep.
You can take what's left.
Yep, that's the way it goes.
You're gonna be streaming?
I already am. To YouTube and Kick.
And it's on Kick, nice.
Yeah, we're trying it out.
Let's go salvage.
Nice.
Anything
Give someone a swift kick in the jewels.
I cannot do that here.
The royal jewels.
Like Twitch or Twitter. Or one of them. Go sign up for Threads. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag please don't hurt me. I need to get my world tree stuff done today.
I've just been, every time I get on, I'll do like a dungeon or two, and then I'll just play like 3 minutes of my sorcerer,
Yeah.
and I just get completely demotivated for playing my druid.
Yeah,
Because my
that's the
sorcerer
way.
feels so much.
That's the way it goes. Just realized I need to change some stream settings here.
It feels so pointless. Like, I have fun with the druid, but like come on.
Yeah. Like, y'all are killing me. You're killing me here.
Like, I'm not early game anymore. You know, I'm rank 70, pretty far into my. We're almost gonna get to my third.
You're way ahead of me. I'm still sitting at 63. But I don't think I've been on for like a week, so I need to teach myself how to play again.
If you're a druid, just set a timer for how many minutes it's gonna take for you to kill one elite.
I don't know, I kill them pretty quick.
I kill them quick, but like I said, it's when I've seen like different clips from people, like other YouTubers or streamers, playing with their druid, or like they'll be playing a rogue or something.
Yeah,
and
rogues just
they'll watch
poop
a
on
druid.
everything.
And sorcerer. Sorcerers technically are the best, I think.
I thought the rogues were were the highest.
I just know that apparently the stats were saying that the sorcerers were doing the most, but I didn't do it. But I was watching a video probably for the rogue, and there was a guy who his main character was the druid,
Yeah.
and he was watching a druid fight helltide. I think it's tier 4, tier 4 helltide, like one of the event bosses where they actually have the name and like 4 little visors on their health bar.
Oh shit. Fuck
And
that event
watching-
up. Oh no.
Watching the health bar just slowly like rain in a what's it called? Wow, I can't think.
Yeah.
Like grains of sand just like slipping away from the health bar, just slowly going. It's like, okay, now I, the rogue, 2 levels lower than him. Let's see how I can help. He does a couple of attacks and the health bar just chunk down.
Yeah, there's some stuff that I think are not exactly balanced the way that they should be. I don't know. Rogues just raffle stomping everything into oblivion is kind of hilarious.
It's great. I don't know. I went into pulverize because I heard like, yeah, this is if you want to go into the face roll build where you're just climbing the ground angrily killing everything. It's pulverized, and I was like, okay. Never did werebear stuff. Let's do that. And it's strong.
Yeah. This is why I don't go into it's why I don't go for meta stuff. Just in general. I just refuse to go with the meta, at least to some degree.
For me, it's kind of like I'll do it as a starting point, and once I've got that, and then I'm able to get okay, maybe eventually, even though everyone's saying don't do it, and it's a terrible idea, at some point, hopefully, companions will be, the rest of the companions will be better.
Yeah.
Build into companions. So if I do the meta build, I could keep farming and be like, oh, that's a piston slot for that,
Right.
this aspect, that aspect. And then once the builds come out, okay, let me switch over that, and then we'll create something, I'll usually use the meta, just get the stuff, and then tinker.
It's like
But even the meta sucks.
yeah, it's like detrimental for me to go into a meta build because then I'd have nothing to talk about. I'd have no mediocre videos to make.
Hey, everybody makes a mediocre video their first.
Several hundred times.
I mean, I don't remember where it was that I heard, like, fail 100 times, succeed once.
That's all it is. People will be like, oh,
The way you learn.
you've streamed for years, but you're not successful. I'm like, bitch, please. What are you measuring
That's a lot of
success?
people.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's the idea that if you keep failing and stuff, you're learning from what not to do.
Yep.
And okay, I tried, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, 4, well, whatever random series of attempts or layout or color, like, whatever, and you're like, that didn't work. Okay.
I try.
2,
Yeah.
3,
I tried being good at the games I played. That didn't work. Now I'm gonna try being trash and see where that takes me.
Look, I just thought of like 14 different jokes about different streamers, and I didn't know which one to choose from. It is like
There's
here
a
and
lot.
That's why I was like a Rolodex
No.
spinning. I'm like, I want them all.
When the going gets rough, just say some stupid shit on Twitter.
Yeah, I won't.
And then double down on it.
Years, and then someone will bring it out. And then by the time everybody recognizes and starts to respond to it, boom, new social media.
Yep. By the time they respond, just say a new platform's picked you up.
Yeah.
Oh no, Activision took away my Call of Duty bundle.
I need more time.
I better double down. That'll show them.
Alright, time to go back to World Tier 3 because the second I go to the Nightmare Dungeons for Tier 4, I get absolutely wrecked.
I'm not even in World Tier 4 yet. How long's this game been out? I've made like no progress. It's because I'm bad.
I mean, I only got to Tier 4 because Jaden, the rogue, carried me through it.
Seems unfair.
Through the,
It seems like I'm taking a more righteous path by playing druid.
as if being sped run through Diablo 2 for the majority of 90% of people who played that game wasn't a thing.
We don't talk about that.
1 to 20. No, was it? No, 1 to 14. I think it was 1 to 14. Like 14 to like 20 or something. 21 was the what was it? Act 2.
Yeah, you know what I find funny about that is I really feel like so I feel like that guide was kind of like just word of mouth made up by our older siblings. Like it was like schoolyard, you know, like just passed along the lunch tables. But I find that to be really interesting because when you compare that to, like, if you look at the speed running or power leveling guides for Diablo 2, like now, they're way totally different than that.
Really?
Yeah, at least I would say so. You know, it's crazy how in the early 2000s we had this idea of what was the most efficient way to play the game, and now it's totally changed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, it's just the thing of the internet, and while not every mini community blew up, the internet being a thing, you know, the good thing is, any community which you might only have two friends that you know, or something that play a game. I mean, if you have like, just in the States alone, you know, how many states, how many cities have friend groups of 2 to 3?
Right.
That's hundreds, thousands of people.
Yeah, exactly.
So eventually, someone's gonna say, "This is trash. This is much faster."
I will say, as a small segue, one thing that I'm kind of sad about with Kick is that they don't have the channel point commands like Twitch did. So I can't have all my fun voice impression redemptions set up. You know, like Kermit the Frog or Donald Trump. Hello, this is Don T playing Diablo 4. Somebody turn that rogue off.
You know my favorite kinds of elite? Wallers.
My favorite elite in the game is to fight is wallers. They build the best walls, the bigliest walls. You could say they're huge. Huge walls, great people.
You know my least favorite summoners, where are they coming from? I don't know these people, I don't like
They took our jobs. The people of Sanctuary came to me, tears streaming down their faces. They said, "Donald, save us." And I said, "Okay, but first, I'm gonna need a burger."
Not the request I expected.
I couldn't figure out what to say in that case. First, we're gonna save Sanctuary, then we're gonna build that wall. There's no demons getting out of here.
You would just deny.
Yeah, there were no demons at all.
There's no demons.
Yeah, we were safe.
Oh god.
I don't know what the Haradrim's doing or why Sleepy Joe is with them, but there are no demons. I need to go back to town now while I'm trumping it up. That's a verb that I hope never takes off.
Yeah, give it a couple years.
Yeah.
Someone will use it ironically.
Somebody get that
in,
Haradrim out of here.
Burden is too great.
Sorry, 1 sec. I will be right back.
Come back if you need work.
Let's see, we'll just go back into the dungeon with what we have. That should be fine. We should have enough inventory space. Update really can't come quick enough. Increase that inventory space. I can't believe you would try to run from me like that.
I need time to do that. I need more time.
Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying.
I must wait a moment.
Okay. I received food.
And welcome back. I don't know why I was just thinking. I just got done speaking to Mephisto. He's great guy, great demon. Best demon I've ever talked to. So nice. Tears in his eyes as he asked me not to slay any more of his kind.
What do I call him? Soulstone Man.
Oh, he's the Soulstone man with the Soulstone plan. Can't even finish saying that with a straight face. It's so dumb. Jesus. Why is there's an exclamation mark like on my map button?
That sounds important.
It does. I can't figure out why there's one there.
I wouldn't
Apologize
call
for
myself a
the
wise man, but
noise in the background.
I don't.
Okay, good. Good. It was an ambulance, so.
See, I mean that's important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it's. No. I assume there's something on the map I haven't seen, or some event going on or something. But I can't see anything that's like giving me any indication like, hey, this is why there's a exclamation mark on your map button.
When you scroll over the exclamation, there's nothing there.
It just says map exclamation. Oh, you know, maybe it has to do with the quest.
Oh wait, you mean the map on like the? Oh, okay. That's
World
right. I
Tier
thought you
4
meant the map.
Torment. Complete the Fallen Temple Capstone Dungeon.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, but isn't that like level 70?
that it is.
It doesn't actually show a level for me. Oh, now it does. I don't think that's what it was, though, because this is... I don't even know. This is weird. This is what this is. This is weird. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Somebody get the Haradrim out of here. whenever I'm doing like the world tree stuff, I always try to make sure, like if I'm doing dungeons, like it's a dungeon that has an aspect that I haven't collected yet.
Oh yeah. Been doing that every
Yeah.
now and then.
Not while I'm in town.
I'm curious to see what they're going to reveal for season 1 tomorrow.
I did not realize that was tomorrow.
Well, no, the stream is tomorrow.
Oh.
Yeah. The stream is tomorrow. I'm not sure what kind of information they're gonna have, but it will talk about season 1. The big thing I think so far is they tweeted the Diablo account tweeted a map of Sanctuary or whatever this place is called, and it said something about corruption. And the map was just getting swept by some sort of darkness. So I don't know what we're gonna get, but I think it'll be pretty interesting. I'm fully intending to roll a seasonal character for that. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. Every season will so I left it up to a Twitter poll, and it's been decided I need to roll a necromancer, and I think that's what I'm gonna do for each season. Is I'm gonna make it a poll on Twitter.
Nice.
Yeah. I think, is there a helltide going on? No, this is just a this is some random red area. I'm also thinking the next video I'm gonna make is gonna be what your Diablo 4 main says about you. I
can only imagine the barbarian.
I did some of those for Destiny, and they did okay. They did better on TikTok than they did on other platforms. But that was alright. Make sure I like my my stream here. And make sure if you guys are watching, like, comment, and subscribe. Or follow the channel if you're on Kick. I know because it's a restream, I don't have any custom alerts for Kick or anything like that, and you're looking at my layout as if it's on YouTube, but when they implement Kick integration into Streamlabs OBS, I'll look into putting up some custom alerts and things like that. At least with it being on Kick, I'll have the ability to clip things again, which will definitely come in clutch.
Oh yeah, I mean clips are just huge.
Yeah. And then those clips, I'm assuming I'll be able to take and just throw them up on YouTube or TikTok. But I've kind of decided that I think I need to stay away from just gameplay clips, because I think it's better to have, you know, to upload like one short or two a week that are gonna somehow be pertinent to like information about the game, as opposed to just random gameplay clips, unless it's something interesting happening in the game.
Yeah.
But I think just throwing up these random gameplay clips like I was doing, like that's not it. That's not conducive to anything. Yeah, we need to work smarter, not harder. Even if it means there's less clips being put up.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it's also about, you know, finding something, like whether it's a template or something that you can kind of reiterate on and, you know, a little fun. whether it's comedic or just informative, you know.
Yeah. I really liked doing my little build videos, and I'm not done with it. I still have some videos I need to make. At least one where I touch on like my Paragon board choices. But I'll have to go and
The big piece.
yeah. I'll have to go and retouch on them too when my character's a higher level and I've got like all the points that I can reasonably get. Because when I made my first one, I wasn't even the max level yet, I don't think, or I wasn't 50. So I wasn't really in the end game. I was just talking about like, oh, I have enough points to hit every category in the tree, so this is what I'm running.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know, seems crazy to me. I just wasted my ultimate. Crazier things have happened.
Is it really an ultimate if it isn't being linked?
No, it's just a skill that's sitting there. Oh my god, this guy put up a wall.
Great work.
Yeah. Great work, good wall. Except I tore it down, so it wasn't really that good.
We've been separated. My friends were cut down. I won't last on my own.
I love these events that are like, hey, just protect this one person. Or whatever. Keep this person alive and just survive this onslaught.
Oh,
Also, we're gonna delay the spawns on the onslaught, so good luck. Now, give me a break. Who's got 2 thumbs and forgot to take his XP potion? Me.
Hey.
Me, it's me. I did it.
Oh.
It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me.
Without you, I'd be dead. I think I can
Asking
manage
for a
from
friend.
here.
It's me. I'm the friend.
Yeah.
Take this.
I love when the civilians just vomit up a resplendent chest. What? Oh, you did such a good job. I have something
Thanks,
for you.
Wander.
Yeah. Could you not vomit that up?
Do you have a tissue with that?
Yeah, yeah. Do you have like a rag? 'Cause I'm actually really kind of grossed out right now. I commune with nature. I don't commune with your vomit. So clean that up. I know one thing I hope we get with the first season is a better, I think, loot distribution. because it feels like I can run several nightmare dungeons and still the items that will drop are still like below my level.
I think that just means you do need to do higher tiers.
Yeah. But there's also some tiers you can't do until you get to a higher world tier.
Yeah. That's fair.
I must wait.
My burden is too great. I'm carrying too much loot. Don't you mock me again, you piece of filth. I mean, whatever. It's cool. It's cool, okay? Okay, it's cool. I will go, probably sell these items this time. Need some of that cheddar cheese.
Some of that Parmesan cheese.
Yeah, that one too. No, Parmesan sucks.
I firmly disagree.
You're wrong and you should feel wrong.
I am the person who will dump an entire, like, 2 pounds of cheese, as long as it's Parmesan on more or less anything. And if liking that much Parmesan is wrong, I don't want to be right.
Good, because you're not.
Good. I don't want to be.
Well, fine. I don't know. I got nothing.
Not while I'm in town.
But what I do have are a particular set of skills.
I may
Skills that make me a nightmare to people like you. Let the girl go. And that will be the end of it. Otherwise, I will find you, and I will kill you. Yay!
As I hear the ambulance, man,
He's not. He's not fucking around.
I called him in advance just in case.
Yeah, he knew he wasn't fucking around. I'm hoping one thing that they'll do as well is change the cost of re-rolling stats on gear,
I may help you.
because it gets to be kind of insane.
That and also a 1 press to reset all Paragon points.
That would be nice. That'd actually be a very great change.
Joe,
Yeah.
perfect. With great power comes great big booty bitches.
That is true. It's like my uncle Kagi used to say. With great power comes great big booty bitches.
Perfect. It was fucking perfect.
The technology may not be there, but we can adapt.
Yeah. You don't need AI to do Kermit's voice. I'll do it. Every chance I get to do Kermit, I will absolutely do it.
Seemingly out of nowhere, the viewer count multiplies.
That would be nice.
Just the line
That
of
would be nice.
That's what I meant. Mike, I sent it in Discord.
ooh, Discord conversations are my favorite.
Great booty bitches. Yep. Yep.
It's
We
fucking
love
great. Such an old.
we
meme.
love We love Kagi. All my homies love Kagi. He went on to become a pretty renowned voice actor.
Serial rapist.
So that's good. That's what I wish I could have. Maybe someday. Someday someone will be like, "Oh man, that guy sounds like Kermit. Let's hire him on to do voice acting."
Oh, that's what you were saying you wanted. I thought we were still talking about the.
Oh well, that too, but that's different.
Great power.
That's different.
Great big booty bitches.
Yeah, that's what I want. Big booty. Yay! I'm just drowning in it. Yeah.
Miss Piggy.
Did I forget to turn the stove off?
Give me your pork puss.
Oh no.
Not while I'm in town.
I need some pig head.
Pigs in a blanket? Anybody?
You beat me to it by like a second.
Were you gonna say it?
Bacon wrap frog cock.
I was gonna say pigs in a blanket.
Alright, you know what they say, there's no breakfast quite like breakfast in bed. Alright, now to do some crimes. Just kidding, not gonna do any crimes.
It's only 8:30.
Put your hands up, this is a stick up! Yeah.
Who are you?
You're getting robbed!
You just say, put your hands up, it's a stick up, and just both of us leave the party.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What have you guys been doing?
This is a stick up. Get on the ground and put your knees behind your hands and your hands behind your head.
I can't do that.
Well, putting your knees behind your hands is actually very easy.
Yeah.
Like I just moved my hands over and I was like,
Like what?
Okay.
Wait, that's not hard. You know what else isn't hard? Me? Feeling pretty flabby.
what can I do to get out of this?
No. We're gonna do this. Can I call you Miss Piggy?
How about I don't call you anything? No emotional connection.
Shut up, bitch.
Nope. Hashtag no commitment, no problem.
Also, I'm not pulling out.
Yeah. Oh.
Just like the man commanding me. I'm cool.
Yeah, yeah. Well, just like my puppeteer said, there's a first time for everything.
You ever had a hand in your ass?
For a while, it feels weird when it's not.
It's a hard life, Timmy, but someone's gotta live it.
Tried.
Oh my god, Timmy's dead!
Finally, my plan worked.
Yeah, what the fuck?
At least the body's still warm.
Oh, jeez. What the fuck? What the fucking shit is going on here?
Record stops.
I'll just be Kermit's fucked up cousin.
Oh my god.
After dark.
Dermot! The fuck are you doing here? I don't know, Kermit.
Yeah.
Dead body.
No.
Here's a 3 a.m.
Dead
adult
body. Get out of here.
Kermit.
I thought I left you back in Nam.
No, that was me.
Oh my God, President Trump! What are you doing here?
He had a foot. He had a terrible footache.
Yeah, the bone spurs.
That's what it was.
I am not here.
Yeah, you do not
Cannot
see me.
see me.
I don't.
See what you're doing with that little.
I don't like segways. Fell off one once.
Still one of my favorites. Ah, scared me.
Yeah. Holy midnight tokers, Batman! It's the Joker. That one always gets me too. That was a good Frank Caliendo bit.
You guys are not ready for this. I am the Keep Crusader.
I'm the gatekeeper. Are you the keymaster?
I'm fighting crime while you're just running around.
Like Zoink Scoob. I don't know what these demons are doing here, but we better get out of here.
We're going fishing.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. There's remnants in Rinctuary.
Do you have the one meme, the lady who's just like, the what?
Oh.
Yeah.
Can you have that ready for Discord? I'm gonna post something which you're gonna want to respond with that. It's about threads,
The new Twitter.
Twitter, Facebook, Twitter.
Yeah, the new twatter.
The
Twatter. I barely knew her. Yeah. That's the kind of content you get when you follow me on Kicker YouTube.
well, feel free to read that picture because I don't know
Future
what that
versions
means.
of this thread will work in a Fediverse. The type of social media network that allows people to follow, interact with each other on different platforms like Mastodon.
Like, that's
The what?
The fucking what?
You just coming up with names? Hold on, excuse me. The Fediverse?
exactly. I think that's real.
Yes.
It's like a notification or some. It's a thing that you can see on threads, like a notification or something, and people are talking about it like the what?
The fucking what? I like the idea of calling people on threads, threadlings.
Thank you, Emilio.
I actually think that's cute.
I'm just...
It's an adorable name for it.
No.
Definitely
Oh,
better
God.
name than most. It's better than most sites. Like, what do you call your? Just Twitter had followers. Like,
Come, my
Instagram had followers,
threadlings.
like, everything was just followers. Threadlings does have a bit more charm to it, but you know.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. I mean, I'm on it, so. But I have like no following, so.
I was just gonna say, you know, you can do it, but just like Facebook and Instagram, you have to sign over every piece of quantifiable.
I had to give them my social and my firstborn.
Oh man.
Ah, damn it.
Not again.
I just think of the Rolf thing where it's like, life has made it go, it's that blind.
I just remember the Destiny edit of that when it was Rasputin.
Rah rah Rasputin. Not the same.
Lover of the Russian
Yeah.
Queen.
Lover of the Russian frog.
He can't sing it.
He was a
Revenge
cat
to call the
that
Queen.
really was a frog. Rah rah Rasputin.
I was going to give you flag for rhyming frog with frog, and I tried to think of other words, and none of them worked that well.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say dog.
I mean, there was log. all the fog.
Rah, rah, Rasputin.
Russia's greatest love machine.
Russia's greatest wall builder.
Although that story is a bit, that's lyrically a bit fucked. Isn't it against the Russian Revolution, or is it, what happened?
I'm pretty sure the song is about how he got killed.
Think so.
No.
Really, I just need to know what is the gift that you put.
Oh, by the way, Joe, whatever you posted earlier, it wanted me to download it, so I didn't click it, so I was like, yeah.
It was an AI thing.
Yeah, it was.
It's just a sound bite.
And what did you ask, Mike?
Huh?
So what is the gift I posted?
Oh yes, I said, what is that gift that you just posted?
Yes.
Yes, that's what it is.
You call it the Fediverse. I'm concerned, and I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna be looking at. Like, yeah.
She expects me to accomplish things, and it makes me feel like
Just saw it and I was just like, well, what am I looking at and why am I looking at it?
I just need
What are we doing and why are we doing it?
Ross with some nods and just be like, what do you mean, fat boy?
Many doors, Ed boy.
I'm not ready yet.
You dare step onto the Threadiverse, Ed boy!
Is the hacker discipline?
Yeah.
Do not go.
Yeah. You dare disrespect the Threadiverse? Do you want the 3-shoe beatdown?
Fucking thing with the fish is goddamn glorious.
Fish?
He just beats the shit out of Ed with the fucking fish.
Oh. I was
I
thinking
forget
about
what Ed did. He broke something and
The
messed something up, and Rolf got
the thing that always gets me is when they go downstairs into Ed's basement and he's just swallowing his mattress.
oh.
Yeah, I love the mixes with the hand kill one. And like, oh, I'm like,
And Double D's
oh,
just
sorry.
like, what in the
Oh, good lord.
Double D's just like, what in the Sam hell are you doing?
Dad, how come you can't come outside? Oh, I'm grounded.
They removed my
They
stairs.
took away my stairs. And he's like, good lord.
Yeah, the stairs are just gone.
No, Double D says, that's disturbing, Ed.
Oh yeah, he says good lord when he opens the fucking when he sees the fucking Ed devouring his bed.
Yeah. Oh.
Lord, man.
Yeah. Good lord, what is going on in there? It's got that same energy.
The most ironic
Ed was
thing
a
I
different
remember the
breed,
most.
bro. I'm telling you, Ed was a different breed.
Yeah.
The thing I remember most about
episodes
Ralph.
that one is fucking weird.
Oh yeah, but do you remember
That is
the
some
zone?
dedication to bullshit.
The one thing I remember about Ralph was always the "That's my horse" song.
Yeah. Just the song. hmm That's my horse. Now you, Ed boy.
Smashing each other upside
Yeah.
the head.
I don't know why talking about that.
Always one.
Talking about that makes me think of the thing in SpongeBob where he's like, help! This guy's gonna kick my butt! And I just love the first fish. I just love the first fish. So, you like kicking butts, do ya? We'll show you, old man!
Gangs up on the old man.
Just like he's just like, I love the young.
Help! Help! He's
Fuck out of that
he's
guy.
still gonna kick my butt! How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? It's just fucking good. It's so good. And I'm not even like a fan of SpongeBob, but that gets a genuine crack up out of me.
Dude, no. You don't have to be a fan of SpongeBob. You just gotta know the old SpongeBob and realize, like, oh
Yeah.
shit, every single one of those were just a fucking.
I mean,
There were just so many episodes that were just like line after line were just gold.
I mean, just the delivery on just, so you like kicking butts, do ya? Like, it's just so out there.
That man did not have to come out of that
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
He
yeah.
did.
That voice actor got paid that
Also,
day.
the love on it.
My leg. It's so good.
Who you call a pithead? Just like this dumbest face in the fucking world.
Like the buck tooth.
Anita,
Yeah, the fuck dude
place
there.
the livers in the
What
bowl.
the fuck?
Place the livers in the bowl.
We will begin.
Okay. Do it, lady. Let's do it.
I don't need it. I don't need
I
it.
was just gonna say.
I definitely
I need it. Yeah. That I
And
vaguely remember.
and one of the greatest comedic conversations in like cartoon history. I found your wallet. Found my wallet. This is your ID.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, oh my God.
So that means if it's inside this wallet, but it's your ID that I found your wallet. Never seen it.
Makes sense to
So
me.
it's like this is your
So yeah, makes
yeah,
sense to
yeah,
me.
this is your ID, and I found it inside this wallet, so it should be your wallet.
Anita,
Makes sense
drink
to
as
me.
much as you
Here's your
can
wallet.
from the bowl.
I've never seen it before.
Yeah. Oh, somebody did an edit of that, and it was about Nintendo, and they're
Oh no.
not. Yeah, it's about the eShop and how they just don't carry stuff over. Essentially, it's just so funny. Because they redubbed those tweets as Patrick and that other character.
Can't remember the name. Yeah, I don't remember the villain.
We will no longer be offering support to the Nintendo eShop on such and such date, or whatever it says at the end. I don't know. It's just funny. Yeah.
I'm thinking about it. Like, there's so many, whether it's memes or jokes that like.
The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. Fucking
What?
milk just spills over.
I mean, one of the most iconic. Want to see me go over that rock? Want to see me do it again?
Again?
Actually, no. I think I know what might be one of the most recognized. As much as it's one of the most specific. The owner of the white sedan. You left your lights on.
Why don't we just take Bikini Bottom? Why don't we just take Bikini Bottom and push it somewhere else?
The original seasons were just so good.
No, Patrick.
Actually, I
Mayonnaise
love that
is
whole
not
thing.
an
No,
instrument.
that one was definitely the that was definitely the like the marching band one, which is probably the best fucking one they could have done.
Oh, yeah.
Especially as a kid. Everyone loved that shit. It's sweet, sweet, sweet victory.
Not to mention how many songs they created that for a kid's cartoon show about a sponge in the ocean went unreasonably
Went ham.
insanely too hard.
I really want to know what if they are the inventor of this category, or possibly the top of that category, which would be like the best cartoon for kids. Like, what was it?
That's hard.
That is hard.
Best, like best.
Because like you know what, you have like the biggest or the best, television shows that are, whatever, like Seinfeld and everything else like that. It's like, is that at a level of like Seinfeld but for kids?
Right.
I would say it's probably the most iconic.
Yeah,
Can't
I'm
think of a more
sure. I'm sure that SpongeBob has at least. I mean, it definitely has cultural relevance. Like that just goes without saying. It's hard, I think,
like
to
saying-
measure it. Like, oh, is it the best?
Yeah, because what are you going by? Like, probably not education.
Right.
Yeah. So I think my thought process behind that would probably be like, well, no, because I could say successful. It's like, what are your metric success on that? That's just like,
Right. So you have to be like, well, yeah, like what determines success in a kid's show? So, like, did it win any awards? How many seasons did it go for? Did it get canceled? Did it get, did it have anything
I remember
else?
like back in like 2005, I heard something about it being like, oh, it's the last season of SpongeBob, and it's like, apparently
I
not.
think they were planning. So I'll be right back.
I mean, at the end of the day, Bluey's the best kid show, so.
Which one? Gotta remember that kid they came out with 3 now?
There's 3 seasons of Bluey.
Oh, Blue.
Yeah.
I thought you said the movie, and I was just like, never mind.
Yeah, no, I was saying Bluey.
But I thought you were talking about the SpongeBob movie.
Yeah,
I keep hearing about it, and obviously I don't know shit about it because I don't have a kid. But what's it mainly? Because I know it's made in Australia, and they brought it over here. But like, how is it in a sense of like, is it like, oh, it kind of goes back to like the old way cartoons used to be, where adults could watch it and actually be entertained, or what?
There's definitely that. Bluey is not afraid to talk about sensitive subjects that you would not see get talked about in kid shows out here today. And I think it's because it's made in Australia. Their censorship laws are probably different from ours. At least I would have to assume.
Yeah. From what I understand,
And
it's like a lot of
cultural.
Well, yeah.
a lot of countries do talk about more sensitive stuff, but don't show a lot of violence. Our culture, we show a lot of violence, but don't talk about sensitive stuff. Sensitive.
Right. But Bluey's like really not afraid to talk about like death, for example. But they do it in a
Interesting.
way that's smart and gonna be aimed for kids. Or there's one episode
Imagine it.
There's one episode where they talk about how their aunt can't have children, but she's naturally like really attached to one of the kids. But they don't.
I'm assuming is this because they're trans or like because they can't have, they have a disease or.
I don't know what the exact reason is because I've only seen it in a screenshot, like the exchange about it, but it's heavily
Not to mention,
implied.
I was gonna say, I imagine part of it is, even if you don't give the reason, it's just like, oh hey, this person can't do that. The idea of someone, they're different. They can't. I can do X. They can't do X. It doesn't maybe matter for a kid's show, like why and explaining in the science.
Right.
So like
you
going in
understand.
depth.
Yeah, like the idea of someone tells you. They
Yeah,
can't
just to
do
give the
something.
example, show that hey, listen, just because this happens normally doesn't mean that everyone can.
Yeah.
Do this.
Yeah, some people are different. They have different, regardless of
Yeah.
choice, recent biology.
That I remember seeing as kids, especially Blue's Clues. Blue's Clues kind of went into that, especially before like my youngest brother started getting into it. So like my second oldest brother, compared to me, when he was into it, I'd seen a lot of that in Blue's Clues. Like even like the biggest one that reminds me of it is the salt and pepper shaker.
Yeah.
You guys know?
I was gonna say, do you remember any of that? Because I don't remember a lot of.
So they used to, it was
stuff.
salt and
Mr.
pepper.
Salt
It
and
was the
Mr.
salt and
Pepper,
shakers
or
that were
Mrs.
animated.
Pepper, or
Yeah,
whatever.
it was the salt and pepper shakers were animated, and it talked heavily on pregnancy, and like Oh, because she's, because a mommy and daddy love each other. Sometimes when they love each other a lot, they can end up having a baby, and it would went through as in like her being pregnant. Like there was episodes of her being pregnant. I can't do this because right now because I have to be careful because I have the baby, and it's like what the fuck.
No.
Which I mean,
So
that's the idea. Is like, it doesn't have to be a person. It doesn't even have to be a living creature. Like, if you just show here's, character or person, like metaphorically, and show them with,
I
like,
apologize.
okay, look, it's a salt shaker or a pepper shaker with a little bump. You're transmitting the idea of, you know, this person pregnant, baby. Oh, like you don't need to go into the details. It's a kid show. It's just the themes, the ideas.
no, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like it was interesting to see that when I was old enough to understand. Oh, like I
Mm,
don't know how it happens, but I know it does happen. But to see
yeah,
that in Blue's Clues, I was like, that was interesting. So
yeah.
that's what I mean. I was trying to just give the quick comparison. I'm
Hmm.
like, oh yeah, I remember something similar to that, but nothing in the sense of way where it gave me the idea of like, oh hey, fucking, there's a dick, there's a vagina, you stick it in there, it bursts, and but it's like, no, it's pregnant, it happens. People,
Ah, it's
things happen.
inappropriate. Don't talk about that.
You'll learn about it
Yeah.
later.
Don't, that's a discussion
But I
for
mean,
another time.
yeah, for kids shows like that's, from what I,
That's titular. I don't think there was any. I don't remember any. I don't think my parents were even upset about it. They were just like, yeah, it's not going into detail. It's just like, yeah, that's just
the
explaining that
ideas.
things happen because I've seen my mom be pregnant, and then my baby brother's gonna see my mom be pregnant again with another kid.
You do the math of mom's a little bigger, and then mom's not as big. Oh hey, look, who's that?
Mom, why are you fat?
Time to do
That motherfucker in the damn blanket.
Yeah.
Get him out of there.
Why he's
They
looking
walk
at me
up.
different.
They walk up and they look at you, and then they're like, "You're now the second priority," and you're like, "What?"
The fuck does that mean?
God damn it! If I had a nickel for every time, I'd have at least 4.
I need more time.
Not a lot of nickels, but it's surprisingly interesting amount.
No, it's just the priorities went more by the wayside every time.
Yeah, I mean,
The fuck do you mean I'm not the priority anymore?
Really? Mommy, can I do this? No. Well, you always let me. I know, but not now. I'm not.
I'm taking care of blah blah blah. But
The fuck does
They're not
that
doing
mean?
it. You're just sleeping.
they're like, "What do I do then?" Like, I don't know, play with something. Play. What?
Fuck. That's interesting. That sounds like it'd be a good show because it brings in the ideas and other differences and shit like that. Hell, I think there was like even those PBS. You guys remember the PBS shows? I don't know.
Ironically,
have
I never
cable?
really watched PBS.
If you didn't have cable, then you would have PBS.
That was me.
I watched
Sure
some of
didn't
the
have
stuff,
cable.
I just never watched it.
Because I remember like Dragon Tales,
Yep.
they went on some heavy hitting shit, especially when it came to like death and elderly and stuff like that. I think the In Between the Lions
Yeah, that probably went on some
also culture.
tangents.
It was different cultures and fucking other shit that I remember from that.
Every week was the same story about Cliff, the cliffhanger. Just hanging from a cliff.
What?
That was always a little segment on Between the Lions.
I don't
That they
remember
would
that
cut
one.
to the story about this guy named Cliff, and he's hanging from a cliff. That's why he's called Cliffhanger. You don't know what's gonna happen to him. It was so stupid.
That reminds me of like one of those skits from like the HBO shit. I can't remember what the fuck it was, like Crashbox or something like that. I can't remember.
Whatever happened to the Muppets? Bring them back. Come on, Mickey. Pay us some fucking money. Oh boy, you'll get paid when you do something worthwhile, you stupid fuck.
I don't think of like older shit that like real. I mean, a lot of the cause like while they were no, they're not necessarily sensitive. They were just like, oh, people are different. Yeah, here's the ways that they're different, and here's how you can still be friends even though you guys are different. But I think like older cartoons that were still on like Nickelodeon and like Cartoon Network and shit, like Hey Arnold is definitely a big one for me because that one had a lot of shit that was like dark, depressing, and like it's life. People go through it. You have to find your light between it. Shit like that. I think Hey Arnold's a big one for me.
Yeah, there's a lot of shows that I know people watch that I never watched. Like, I really only remember maybe more than a handful, because I never watched Hey Arnold. I know a lot of people watched Arthur.
And I said, hey,
Say,
what a
hey,
wonderful
hey,
time of day.
what time of the day. Learn to work and play.
Yep.
Get along
like for-
with each other.
Like, the big ones I remember, absolutely 1 and 2, were Codename Kids Next Door and Ed, Edd n Eddy. I watched way too much Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Fucking love that.
It sucked because I liked it. My pure reason of watching that show, like many kids I'm pretty sure, was, oh, it's a cute dog. I'm gonna watch this absolutely horrifying
That's terrible.
show about terrible monstrosities
Yep.
just to see the cute dog.
No, I watched it for the monstrosity.
Just to see how
I
courage
love, like, the
reacts
horror,
to them.
The paranormal, the I loved all of that shit.
Like,
And
nowadays,
the
I
spectacle of
would
everything.
like
It was like, yes, I want all that, even if it scares the fuck out of me. Biggest one that scared the fuck out of me. Return the slug.
I was just gonna say, that was an episode where when like I would watch it again, even if I was scared. Oh, if it was an episode I didn't remember, okay, it's a new one. If I saw the name Return the Slab pop up, I would just switch the channel. I don't care if it was nothing else. That one scared me more than any episode, even though it wasn't the scariest by far. I don't know what it was, like the voice acting.
I can't remember which one was the serious one.
The water one was pretty freaky. The water chick.
The water
Who
chick?
would go through the puddles. It was like a
Well, some of them were
lady.
sad too. Like fucking, I think
I mean,
one
the story
that
about his
sticks with me-
parents was depressing as hell.
Yeah, his parents. The one with Kitty being in an abusive relationship.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, it was or no, I think it was Kitty that was trying to save the bunny chick, and they were because she was in an abusive relationship, and then there was something with like spectral whales or something like that, and the whale calf got separated from its parents, and it couldn't go back into the sky.
Huh.
That's one I remember. I was like, damn. But it was like one of those things where it was the message wasn't necessarily said or even like announced by anybody else. It was just
Implied.
oh, the baby is stuck here. We need to get the baby back, and they found a way to get the baby back, and it was just like a musical from that point on. And I think that the music like stuck with me a lot.
I don't remember other ones I watched. I love Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry was one of
Classics.
my favorites.
Even
Yeah.
the older ones too. The ones that are just like, that's racist.
I was
Some
too
just do it.
scared to watch Goosebumps.
Yeah, I never watched
Goosebumps fucked me
Goosebumps,
up
the
though,
shows.
a little bit.
I read the book, one that was like in junior
I
high.
think what terrified me was one of my first episodes that I was exposed to in Goosebumps was Night of the Living Dummy.
That's a
And
strong
I
word.
already did
But
not
that's a
like
strong
I did not like Child's Play, so I didn't care for stuff like that.
Really, you didn't like Child's Play?
Not as a kid. I could probably watch it now and just be like, haha, whatever, stupid Chucky.
As a kid, I was never scared by that. I was just like, it's a fucking doll.
You just step on him.
I got those.
Yeah.
You can pump that motherfucker
fucking
a long time.
idiot.
I'm doing soccer. That motherfucker's gone.
If that toy
Wiping the head
if that
clean
toy
off.
gets out of line, my other toys will just come to life and beat the shit out of them because I've also seen Toy Story.
Oh no, I'll set it up like a public execution.
Yeah.
Come watch your friends, bully, bitch, and see what happens next.
Right.
Make sure one of y'all motherfuckers move. I promise.
Oh my god.
I have public executions in my fucking room. Make sure y'all recognize I ain't fucking around.
Woody, Buzz, you know what's about to happen.
I didn't have fun with it.
Pretty sure at one point or another I did own both Buzz and a Woody.
There's a joke there, but I can't for the life of me decide to say it. I don't know. The things I was mainly scared about was like things that had to do with like, well, I guess the things that cause an emotional reaction out of me. I guess I would say. It was when I was younger. It was the paranormal, because I dealt with it physically, actually, like real life. And then
Fucking ghosts.
it was anything to do with animals. Because I'd grown up with pets and everything else like that, and I love my dogs and love the fish I had and everything else like that. I love them all. So if anything was like a pet, and it's like, oh no, the dog died or whatever, the cat kind of eviscerated, like fucking, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Seeing people freak out on Twitter more than usual.
Because of threads.
Yeah, like, oh, that's it, it's over, goodbye. And I'm like,
It's not over, it's not goodbye, you're just gonna have competition and Elon's gonna drive Twitter into the fucking ground, so...
say it like that, it's not already been the plan.
Yeah. I mean, it goes without saying that's already been happening.
It really sucks just between, you know, Elon, being Elon with Twitter, and then Reddit just throwing themselves into the fan, the third-party stuff. Like,
Well, I'm saying we just need to go back to the early 2000s forum era.
I mean, Reddit was kind of, I mean, it wasn't as, you know, nostalgic as that, but Reddit was
Yeah.
just a series of forums.
That's true.
It's like, I uninstalled because I bet it is fun. I installed it, and I tried some of the other apps, and a lot of them just either feel like they don't feel as great, or there's one feature that no other app that I've found
Yeah.
has. And it was, like, you can basically, if you're looking to comments on a post, it was a up and a down arrow, not upvoting, but it would just move you from one, like, the, you know, head of the thread,
Right.
or you'd be the top comment, just go to the next comment, and like, instead of having to scroll through all the replies, or hide the post, because a lot of them just have you hide it, and I'm like, well, no, I want to kind of go back and forth as I'm reading them. And just that one little thing, I haven't seen a single app have that. And I'm like, between that and other stuff, it's like, man,
Yeah.
it's just crazy. And I mean, you know, it's a good thing to be spending less time on social media, sure, but like, yeah, depending on what you do for work, like myself, where I have a lot of downtime.
Right.
I mean,
Yeah, sometimes it's all there is to do.
yeah, just like browse for either 30 seconds or 8 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Here and there.
Go sit on the toilet,
And
take a 20-minute break.
I mean, most of my Twitter is whatever, like developers, musicians, actors from shows that I like. So it was just, you know, cool conversations and stuff, and
But you don't.
slowly dwindling.
But you don't follow me for my horrible takes. I see how it is. I'm gonna go cry.
What a fucking friend, Mike.
Yeah, unreal.
Okay.
You didn't see me pop off at Nick Merckx and just make everybody upset. Unreal. I can't
Man,
believe
I'm
it.
getting negative comments from two different areas. I can't even interpret either of them. This is really bad.
Cause you're on that phone, boy. You got, yeah. I say, you gotta get off that phone, boy. Have some
No.
intellectual conversations outside.
Now, boy, I say.
You gotta stop pissing in the middle, boy. You gotta piss in the side. Oh, that's a great fucking name, man. That's really good.
She's as subtle as a grenade. I don't remember the rest of the quote. I fucked that up. Maybe that was just it. She's
Oh, yeah.
as subtle as a grenade.
I'm not sure if you guys saw, there was apparently a report that just made me laugh. There was a recent report that showed the biggest metaverse platform, Horizon World, had 38
I saw
daily
that.
users and made $470 in total revenue.
That's less people than what you can experience on the tower in Destiny 2.
It's slightly less. I think the tower is 24, but like, not much
You're
praise.
talking about the whole fucking server.
Yeah. Your whole server was the equivalent of
38
just
motherfuckers.
people hanging out in the tower.
They were sitting there with their headsets on. This is the future. Guys.
I can't wait.
This is the future, guys.
Yeah.
They can't, I don't know why. I don't know why Google decided to cancel Stadia.
Yeah.
It's such a great platform.
Sucks because Stadia was also a thing like Mixer. Like the tech was great.
Yep. The idea was there, but they just didn't know how to utilize it.
I think the idea was great. The tech was shit.
No, I mean you can ask Robert. He played Destiny on like a terrible, work PC kind of situation, and he's like it was, quality, like the graphics looked great, responsive, and that's what I had heard from a couple of people who work in different developer like studios and stuff. Was they were sad that Stadia was closing, not because of playing on the platform, but like they would use it for testing, like at home, because they're like, didn't matter what kind of PC I had, I could test stuff like right away and it'd be responsive.
Developers.
Classic video.
Yeah. You know what? I miss when we just had stupid random shit like the Idiots of Gary's mod. Those videos were so good.
What do I want to play? What do I want to play?
I couldn't tell you.
I am playing Fishing Simulator.
Which one? Far Cry?
Yeah. Destiny.
Skyrim? Destiny? Like,
Which one are we talking here?
Oh, Bass Fishing Pro Simulator.
Yeah.
oh, the real one.
The real one.
World of Warcraft.
Yeah, World of Warcraft.
Let me just fish in a lake for several hours. Hope I get something.
I'm playing
New update.
World Adventure Tycoon 2.
New update coming to Rainbow Six.
Fishing.
Fishing.
Fish in between rounds with your friends.
No, it's one guy. It's a new operator.
Ick.
So like his tech is like a fishing
name-
hook.
His name was just like Bill.
Yeah.
Last name.
Ick.
Bill.
Ick. Put the bait away.
Fucking locate. No. We're gonna be serious about this. He comes from Louisiana. He's got barely any teeth, and when he's talking, he'll be like, "We got to shoot him! Shoot him! Get on there! Shoot him!"
I need time to do
And he's so not quiet that around every like 5 to 8 seconds, he just randomly goes, just spits.
Jeez.
And when he spits, you hear like the spittoon.
Ba-ding.
fucking hole coming up. We got a hole over there.
need more time.
As you-
Get in there.
I'm gonna go out and act like bait.
When you walk by a destroyed wall, he's just like, I know a guy who can fix that.
I gotta fix that. And keep down the road over there. Go on, pick that up for you about $5.
Jeez.
I've never wanted red neck Rainbow Six Siege as much as I do.
Please. Just be the fuckhead of Louisiana to come do that shit, man. I swear to God, it'll be hilarious.
This reminds me of one of the times I was out with my friend Keith.
When you when you're sneaking up, you hear. He's like, sorry about that. Just slowly, quietly, but
I like the idea of him randomly just like spitting every now and then, and you just hear the little just pa-ding.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Just here, like, hold up. There's a redneck around here.
burst in the door. How your mama?
Hold on, I'm loading up live bait.
Emilio, you know how Caballero can interrogate someone when they're down?
Yeah.
So for him, it's a similar thing. Except, oh my god, what's the phrase? What's the thing from the South say? Like, oh, you sweet something.
You sweet summer child.
Call someone stupid. Oh, it's like, Emilio, do you know what I'm talking about?
What are you talking like the bunch of heart?
Yes, I interrogated you by just saying, you know where your friends are?
Bless your heart.
Yeah, bless your heart.
Sorry, I got news, yes, sweetheart.
Oh, you poor sweet summer child.
You're gonna look good mounting on my wall.
Oh no.
You look good on my wall.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
That's bad.
We went to fucking Boonies, fucking Louisiana, redneck to fucking Jeffrey Dahmer real quick.
Get her
I don't
done.
know what I was going for.
Ted Bundy over here.
You just start getting dragged, all of a sudden the like HUD display disappears, and all of a sudden it looks like Outlast.
Oh,
Just like
oh no.
She's like, what the fuck happened? Just get a context instead of like revive yourself or sustain, and just be like, fight.
No, just objective, survive.
Jeez. Get her done.
Fucking Christ, man. You made that such a
Oh,
dark turn, motherfucker.
That reminds me though.
Like Resident
I think-
Evil 4 to fucking 5, what are we talking here?
RE7.
Yeah, it's 7, that's what it was.
That
Welcome to
reminds
the
me of that video I
family,
posted.
son.
There's that,
Not while I'm in town.
honestly. There's that YouTube, there's that one guy who does YouTube videos. He does like characters, and it's always like average redditor in X situation.
Oh, yeah, I think you sent me one of those. I fucking hate it. I hate this motherfucker.
The thing that's crazy is that guy does like other like old characters, and there's a couple I don't remember what their names are. Like they have names. Actually,
hope
no,
they
I
have
think it's
names.
Names. Actually, they don't have names. They just have like
Numbers.
descriptions. Like some of them are like average, your average redditor in GameStop or something. There's one that's like the kid who was raised by his grandparents, who was just like the sweetest, nicest, most considerate person. So it's like, how do you act like the worst kind of human, and then you have another video where you're the most amazing person ever?
Complete opposite of what I know from kids that are raised with grandparents. Actually, change that. Depends on the situation of what happened to their parents. Because it was a kid who lost both his parents in a car accident and happened to be raised by his grandparents. Sweet kid, fucking never did anything wrong, always did the shit he needed to do. But was honestly fucking just heart of gold. But I also knew another kid who was raised by his grandparents, and that constantly was... Good lord, I fucking hated that kid.
Yeah.
That dude felt like he'd get away with everything.
Yep, that be how it is sometimes. No, nobody knows how the universe be, but it do.
What did he do?
Yeah. Fucking love that.
You don't really think of the universe be like it is, but it do.
See, I'm just trying to think back. I'm trying to think about what would the redneck's abilities be in Siege?
I'm telling you, he's got a fishing pole.
I apologize.
Is that one of them? What? How do you? What does it do? Does it do
It's
anything?
basically
It doesn't have to.
it's only to alert someone near them. So when they see it, they can try to shoot it. But if they keep following it, he's gonna reach it to them. It's only alert. That's all it is.
No, the fishing pole. If you throw it at a player, you pull their gun off.
Oh no.
You just pull out your pistol like, oh.
Hook, line, and sinker.
And that's the joke. He doesn't even spawn with a gun. He has to use that to get someone. I just imagine.
Also, Mike, by the way, if you get a legendary fish, you must pick that bitch up because apparently it disappears.
Oh yeah. If the public
know
event
that.
spawns, trying to think about his other ability. Now, would it be a beer bottle so you could throw it to make a noise distraction? Because that seems pretty good, pretty solid.
Fucking terrible.
Like, you can throw it, if it hits him, it's like,
he
point the damage.
has two looks, his helmets. Then neither one of them are helmets. One is either he goes straight, like, his regular hair, which is like receding and kind of like falling on the side, but still has it pushed all the way back. And then he has either a camo hat, probably from either bass pro fishing, with a hook on it, on the bill, or he's got the fucking, every fucking person's, fishing hat ever
I was
in
gonna say
media
fishing hat,
history.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this shit way too much.
Emilio, his passive, if someone fired a gun recently, he can smell
Oh my god.
It just goes like a jackal.
he just loves guns.
And fishing.
You can smell
So
it.
much.
That 12 gauge over there.
Yeah,
Over there.
it's just like,
right over there.
just walking, just, oh, someone got an automatic.
He get
Oh,
can he smell like the type of round? Just determine what kind of gun it is.
It's not the type of round. He can only just smell what it is because there's not differences in what round you shoot unless it's like full black powder.
Brew.
I need more time.
He could just tell when someone has shot somebody, and that would show their location.
Yeah, instead of it being like
That smells like an M4 with a red dot
Instead of-
laser.
instead of it just being like a red dot on the map of like with their location, it shows like the model of the gun. He's like, oh, that's an M4, that's modified, but that's an M4.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. He got that one.
He can
He got down
he
to
can
Walmart for
he
$157.
he can smell the modifications. That's got an ACOG scope on it.
One of yours. Cut it off. We could have a good one.
He's danger close. I have to repeat, he's danger close.
Hey, shoot him more wild than a cousin Betty up in the 4th of July.
Oh my god, am I actually stuck here? Oh. No, I'm not. Okay, good.
I must wait a moment.
I can smell them. I'm gonna hook their gun.
I can smell it.
Yeah.
I can smell it.
See, if you shoot a gun near him and he goes to where the shot was, you just hear that audio from the guy. Just, I can smell
I
it.
could smell you. Oh my god! Oh my god!
I found you.
Oh god! That is so fucking good! Oh no, Mike, that was fucking great! You just hear it in the car. I can smell it. No, that's fucking horrible. Oh god, that's fucking funny.
It's great.
It's like you're on attackers, he's defender. So you hear that like I can smell you. You're like, okay, we don't need this to save this hostage. We can head out of here.
Just like, oh shit, he knows where I am.
There's no escape. No escape from here, partner. Now I've just got Wesker's line in my head. I found you.
I cannot wait for that remake.
Where are
I'm
you
worried about
hiding?
it in a good way. But hoping for the best.
Now it's a fair fight. 2 versus 2. Honestly, the line I just really hope they bring back would just be 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
Oh yeah. That's a good one.
I mean, Wesker's got a bunch of great lines, but that's, to me, that's probably my favorite Wesker line.
You mean it's not complete global?
Oh, of course, that's a good one too. But it,
Especially when you hear it like
yeah, eight
3-4
times
in a
because
row.
someone doesn't want to hit the right
Yeah.
button.
Smells good.
Someone keeps messing it
the
up.
button sometimes. Okay.
No,
Not
it's
all,
not like we were doing it on the hardest difficulty or anything.
which is why it was hard.
No. You know, I watched Chris Redfield get his neck snapped, 5 times.
Did you see it when he lifted a boulder?
Yeah. Chris wasn't fucking around at that point. I can't wait for them to remake that.
That man right there was tested.
Yeah. I think that man right there was on
He got
steroids.
some steroids on
Yeah.
his system.
That right there is what we call a drug addict. Water free. I'm okay, Dad. Yeah, that's all I could ever think of.
I hate that fucking shit. What's butter free?
Yeah, I'm okay, Dad. Yeah. Whoa.
Butter free.
I choose you. And then it's just Boomhauer.
Go.
Light him on fire, man. Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Boomer, yeah, I can't listen to a word that motherfucker saying, but at the same time, he's like one of my favorite fucking characters on the
It's always like what he says at the end is like the only thing you understand.
If I had to get the damn nickels every time we go goddamn fucking, all that stuff. Hear the sound effects he does too. The fucking sound effects every guy he did.
One of my favorite things from them is just the interaction between Peggy Hill and John Redcorn, and literally all it is Jahan Redcorn, and then he just looks at her and responds, Peggy Hill, and it's like just so fucking dumb. Oh, yeah, that was a great show too.
Hey, how Japan says it's American fucking anime, and I'm just like, God damn it. Because apparently, Hank, King of the Hill is pretty big in Japan.
Yeah, I guess so.
People there love it, man. They
It's
love it.
crazy.
My cousin was sitting there telling me about it. He said he's seen like some like King of the Hill
It's
merchandise.
anime.
Yeah, because I call it American anime.
You know what? That might actually be a pretty high. I'd look at that as like, oh, that's pretty endearing, actually. It's funny though, like that show, and not like Simpsons or Family Guy.
I figured they would insist like, oh, Zach, no, King of the Hill.
Like, okay.
Like, look, you're right, but
Simpsons
you don't
for
need to
sure,
do it like that.
Futurama, maybe fucking Family Guy. Nope, keep it up.
It's just like, look, you're right, but you don't need to do it like that.
You just don't tell us that. Not a lot of us are ready to hear it, both who agree with it and don't agree with it.
I mean, the real missed opportunities that they didn't recognize the real best anime, Cory in the House.
What are you talking about? Those are the best music the world has ever known.
Yeah.
What was it, anime? Get out of here.
I'm sorry, I'm just a weeb. These are just simple farmers. What's the rest of the line? The common folk of the land. You know, morons.
Apparently, one of my friends is already on the Threads app.
I signed up for it too when I realized I had an invitation.
I've just been seeing some of
Let's
these
see how
people,
this
like,
Threads app goes. You're supposed to give go. Let the games begin. He's fucking wild.
just been seeing a lot of people who said, like, well, that was worse than I expected. Like, damn, that's how fast.
It has some things that it needs to address. Because right now it's not perfect. Like
Define not perfect.
the layout right now is kind of just a mishmash of random profiles. So you can't even filter it by like just your followers. You know, like you could do on Twitter. So right now you're just looking at almost whatever the most recent post is. And it can just be by whoever.
Oh, that... Wow.
It's not horrible, but
Could be.
you know, they apparently they're working on that functionality.
The forge is ready for whatever.
So, I mean that's good at least that they're going to work on it.
I'm gonna try. Actually, wait, is it in my queue? It is. I'm gonna download something I haven't played in forever.
Tony Hawk's Pro Skater.
What is it?
I'll shake on that.
I have that installed because that remaster was amazing. And then, you know, Activision was like, wow, you guys did such a great job.
We're going to cancel the
your
third and
studio
fourth.
and move you over to Call of Duty.
Yeah. Because you remember that really hip skating mode in COD, right?
I'm just like, look, 1 and 2 were great. You couldn't have just let them do 3 and 4 and then do it if you really want. Like, come on. What I would have done.
Would have been
like
easy money.
3 and 4.
Easy money.
The only thing.
What do you think
that
they
I would've-
remastered first? Are they gonna remaster like Ghost, or are they gonna remaster Black Ops 1?
Oh, Call of Duty? I don't be surprised if they ever. I mean, they did Modern Warfare, but I feel like any of the. I don't know what you.
I'll be right back.
Any of the not Call of Duty franchises? Okay. Any of the Call of Duty.
I'm back.
Obviously, they have a big
Hooray!
DLC coming out, but like as the game currently is, welcome back. As
Wait,
the
they have
game
a
is, it's
DLC coming out for
definitely
it?
yeah, September.
No shit.
Which I will say, from what I understand, I don't know if it affects the whole game. I think it does, because I know that they were saying one of the big things that they're making better is the police system, because it's kind of minimal in the core game,
Mm.
but I can't confirm if the
What are we
police thing
talking
is
about?
the whole game or just for that
Ah.
section of the game.
Mm.
Cyberpunk.
Yes, I own that. And still have not played it.
Such a good game. It's definitely worth playing. Like I said, I don't know if the cop improvement in Phantom Liberty affects the whole game, then it might be worth waiting for that to come out. But if it doesn't, then I'd
No.
say it's worth playing right now. Like it's 1,000 times better. Long.
There's a YouTube channel that I like called
That's what I've heard.
my own channel. No, called Stop Skeletons from Fighting. And they always talk about like I mean, they talk about games. They talk about like weird ports and you know, stuff like that. And he actually has a physical copy of Cyberpunk, and I think he said he has a PlayStation that has not been updated, so it still basically is the game how it launched. And he was trying to gauge whether he should do a comparison video on the updates or not. And I was like thinking to myself, like, that would actually be kind of fun, I think. Yeah.
What I keep hearing
Yeah.
is that it's basically an entirely different game.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, improvements that... Like, I had played it initially a little bit, I think to level maybe 7 or like 13 or something around there. First time I played it, but I could tell between little glitches here and there, like, it was... I didn't have constant, like,
Right.
huge things that were game ruining. It was just a lot of little annoying things.
The
Like, let me give it some time, let them cook, and come back. And then when I did the second time, after the Cyberpunk anime, which if either of you have not watched it, oh my god, please.
You don't need to.
Like,
Although I do know what
the-
happens. So
I mean, if you watch that,
but I don't have this one particular character. I don't know what happens as in like the whole story.
even more so, if you watch it, it's like 10 episodes, I think. If you watch that, there's no way that immediately after you're not like, okay, I gotta play the game. Because I watched it when it dropped, like a little bit after, and right as I finished watching it, I was like, okay, now I'm gonna replay that, actually go through it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's done by one of the better studios out right now. Studio Trigger. When I heard that, I was like, oh, they can't fuck it up.
That anime is, I mean, that's first season. Well, I don't know if they'll do another, but it's so good. Just one of those times where you're like, wow, this is kind of perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, eventually I'll get around to it. I mean, now might actually be a better time than anything, because I'm really not playing anything else. I mean, no, the game.
Oh,
I
for
mean,
the game or the anime?
I
Or
should
both?
probably put some time into Fortnite before the season ends, just because they've got Optimus as a skin. And I want to make sure I get that, but it's also not the biggest deal. Like, I don't know, I'm enjoying not playing any, competitive games right now. Fortnite does stay fun,
Ban my Switch.
but it's almost more
Play.
fun when I'm, like, not really focused on winning, and I'm just, like, doing challenges. because then it gives me something to do in a match that's not just, oh, go kill as many people as you can. And I'm one of those weirdos. I'm gonna say something probably really controversial. I love having bots in my Fortnite matches. Because I actually think bots... yeah, I actually think that bots...
Flip it, ship it.
Oh no! I actually think
Cancel
that
this
bots kind of break
Cancel
up the
this man.
monotony more than running into some kid who's been playing the game non-stop for 3 years or whatever. Has all the time in the world to get good at it, you know, rightfully so, but I don't know. I would rather run into bots than run into someone who I absolutely can't even compete with.
What's your story?
Looking to make landfall when out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's
like,
why I play zero build.
Tower, and it's just like, oh, okay.
I said it before. Like, part of me not playing competitive stuff is knowing, like, okay, I have X
Yeah.
hours, you have X times 4,200% hours. Like, feels pointless. But then also, the other, even more so than that, the big thing for me is, like, there are so many high quality, really fun, whether it's single player, co-op, like, games out there that are not PvP. I'm like, I'd rather spend the majority of my time having so much more fun with, you know, Alan Wakes, with Fallouts, with, like, co-op Destinies, things like that, like, compared to playing a multiplayer game, which I have a much higher chance of getting annoyed at people, or
Yeah.
lag, or like, things like that, which are bigger deals.
I want my multiplayer games to have
I'd rather just have fun.
heart, I think. Fortnite has a lot of charm, I think, from its graphic style to emotes to characters. Like, there's a lot of charm in that, so I don't mind playing Fortnite, but not every multiplayer game is like that. Call of Duty isn't even like that. I don't know what happened with COD, but it just became kind of gross, I think is the term I'm gonna use. It became gross, and it's not fun to play. Warzone's not fun. DMZ was fun for before the first season started. And then when the first season started, I played a few games myself. I asked if my brother wanted to play, and he just wasn't really interested anymore at that point, and so my interest kind of waned.
I need more time.
Yeah, I mean, like, I was thinking about it, because it's one of those things that the Call of Duty did what some other game did, but with the Call of Duty engine, I'm like, you would be such a, like, not a genre disruptor, but like, basically what I'm getting at is, think about DayZ. Okay, some zombies, big open world, you know, survival stuff. Like, DMZ isn't DayZ,
Yeah.
but it's not far from that kind of gameplay. And it doesn't have to maybe be as insanely intricate, but even if it's just remotely close, like, there's an audience for
I would
open
love
world
to
survival
see
kinda stuff, but
someone,
DayZ's kinda rough.
what's the way I want to phrase this? I want to see someone do to DayZ what Warzone did to the Battle Royale genre. For me, like, when it launched. Because I thought this was like, Warzone when it launched was like so simple and easy to jump into. Not complicated mechanics. You know, ammo and inventory management was all just such an easy thing to get a grip of.
Yeah, and I guess that's kind of what I'm saying. It's like, if you had, you know, slightly toned back on the whole... Because I do like the detail and like, oh, if you want to open
Yeah,
up a can
and you
of soup,
need
you
to
need a sharp object.
and you need to light a fire because that's cold
Nice that
soup,
they're detailed in that.
and it's not going to be as good as warm soup.
Yeah, which I mean, yeah, or just the fact of like you kill a chicken, okay, you need a sharp object
Right.
to skin it, and then you need fire to cook it. Like that's good, and I like that because I've been playing it a little bit. The only thing that's turning me off, well, two things, is the loot in DayZ, and I get it, it's a survival game, but like, if you go an hour and a half and you've got 4 items to show for it, like,
Yeah.
it's not, you know, for me, it's not that fun. Like, give me trail, you know, breadcrumbs along the way, keep me, you know, struggling, but still engaged. But if COD did that,
You know what, like,
There was some difficulty
because
but I
I've
don't know.
seen that you guys have been playing DayZ, it makes me want to try out the last like State of Decay that came out.
I was playing that. I think I have it installed still.
Yeah.
It's a good game, but I would definitely want to play it co-op because I played the first one so much, and the second is similar. It's obviously more expanded, but it's similar enough to where like I played the first one so much that to play the second one by myself, it just feels a little too similar. Play so
Yeah.
But,
I don't
if
even
other
know,
people
like,
played
I didn't even realize it
I'd
was
be all in on
co-op.
that.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, if enough people
Oh,
were
yeah,
interested,
online fun.
that could be pretty fun. Like
sure
a
they'd take you
zombie
down,
game with the
kill,
same
would
sort
be
of setup as DayZ, but minus
hit or
the potential random PvP, I think would be fun.
I'm not ready yet.
Yeah. Although there's definitely something funny about running up on an unsuspecting player in DayZ and just murdering the fuck out of them and then taking their stuff.
Oh yeah, and that's why I'm saying like, if Easy had, and I know there's other lobbies that have higher drop rates, but if it was, you know, if you didn't spend an hour just trying to get ammo for a
All
gun
the time.
and not be starving and drenched and bleeding, like getting killed would be less frustrating.
No.
Like, okay, you set me back maybe 20-30 minutes, which is still some work.
It
compared to, like,
is
several
a little
hours.
frustrating that is
Nah, I'm okay.
yeah, it's a little frustrating that as soon as you hit,
I've only got so many
you
hours
know,
in the day.
spawn or whatever, like the timer's already started on are you fed, you know, are you cold, are you warm, you know, all that stuff starts as soon as you spawn in. There's no like safety net.
Yeah, that's a
If you know what you're doing.
Which is fine if you can. For me, I told my, it was, for me, yeah, I think, obviously, if you know what you're doing, I think I told Mike the reason why I did it. I didn't
Yeah.
like it at all is because it was so hard to navigate. Not necessarily in the game, but it was navigate your inventory. And it was just like, when you're wanting to, like, okay, I could see what they're trying to get me to do is it wants me to put this with this thing. It's a merge or combine with this button. Okay, press the button. Nothing done. Okay, maybe I gotta move it. So maybe hold down the button. Oh, I backed out of the inventory. Okay, well maybe press the button, but also select. Or maybe select the other thing, then press the button.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And that's why
So
I
it's
was
like, what the
saying.
fuck are you guys trying to get me to fucking do?
That's why I was saying if COD took a DMC and tried to make like, hey, you know, maybe do the full-on DayZ of like PvP and zombies, or even if it was just co-op, you know, like a co-op mode with that map with zombies or whatever, like, and surviving, getting materials, kind of thing. Like, Call of Duty could destroy that.
Oh yeah.
It would. More people would play that by far.
Yeah, because at least it would be, I mean, hell, I'd even take the PvP concept into it as well, just that would be so much fun. I mean, shit, a lot of people love the fucking Halloween event, when you could become a zombie and then go out and wreck other people.
Oh yeah.
So
And
I mean, if they kept it simplistic in the sense of that, where it's just like, okay, you go out there, you have the fucking the literally all the fucking zombie games they have are fucking created with it. They have the components. They can do it. They can really fuck it up too, and they can make it into a sense where it's like, oh yeah, you're fighting other players, but that's not your main course. You're trying to survive mainly, but there will be other players, also zombies, which are just a little bit more hyped up compared to what you're used to. That's just like, yeah, the simplicity would be there too, and I'd be all over that
No
shit.
hint of Simon.
Yeah.
Because I would enjoy it a lot more if I didn't spend 30 minutes trying to fucking figure out what the hell to do with my inventory.
Mhm.
What?
It's like you could tell that they
Yeah.
like Jaden was right. They didn't properly transfer it over from PC, because I could recognize that some of the buttons that they want you to use are multiple fucking, that button is used for multiple fucking different things. So now it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I've been looking at trying to say like, okay, well Daisy is kind of rough around the edges. Is there anything similar? And like anything that is similar is either an indie game that's very like worse than Daisy, or it's a comparison like State of Decay, which is like, yeah, it's open world with zombies and survival, but
Simon and Elias ventured to
not,
backward run, and so
I don't
too
know, it's
shall I.
different because it's a lot more structured.
Yeah, it
Which
just
isn't a bad thing,
depends on your
but
perspective, I suppose.
yeah.
Frickin' zombies.
This is still just a dope ass cutscene.
Which one is that?
So one where everything is meeting. Oh my god.
Wait, everything. Oh, the witness.
What's the
Yeah.
swordsman?
Oh yeah.
I didn't think it was the veil was the darkness, or the originator of the darkness.
I mean, yeah, no one knew because they never explained it until then.
Let me just pull this explanation out of my hat.
I do remember.
Legion event starting soon.
Have a moment? Got a job for you. Fine. Run your little errand. I'll be making sure Rodney's not flapping his mouth again.
Begins in 4 minutes and 25 seconds. Have to head over there.
Backwater before sunrise. Alright. Nothing lethal. Swear it.
I don't know which way is closer, so I'm gonna go whichever way I want. And then clear out my inventory before this starts. Otherwise, we're gonna have a bad time.
Look all you like.
That shit's nuts, dude. God damn.
Well, I would like that.
For we are men.
Headass.
Not while I'm in town.
Yeah, sure.
Can't tell if you're doing the Ghost Rider bit or not.
Not while I'm in town.
We are legion, but we are many. Yeah. There's many of
We're going to
us.
come to the gym, lift muscles.
We're going to lift so
Lift with
many.
the glorious muscles. You see this? You see this?
Yeah,
Tony
yeah. Ah, come on, John. Come on, lift it now. Lift it now.
Hurry, do it now.
Come on, lift it now.
I need time to do that.
Come it.
What are you, little
Bring me
weak
on.
man? Come
Lift
on.
it. Little Greek frog.
Don't be pussy. Come on, do it.
Using those cocksleeves. Hurry up.
Make sure you get fire buff before Legion event starts. Come on. Do it. We're not gonna let Lilith take over Sanctuary. Come on, champion. Now. Send her back now.
Do it now.
Send her back right now, Guardian. I'm gonna send you back to the pit of hell that you just crawled out from. With extreme prejudice, Guardian. Oh my god.
Storming at 4 o'clock. They're storming at 7 o'clock. They're fucking confused.
Dear Lord Guardian, what is going on in there? Yeah.
Fish paste.
Yeah. Are you going
He tried to fuck
fishing?
Guardian. What is he doing? He's trying to fuck the fish, sir. Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, yeah, indeed. All the events around the galaxy, and you decide to spend your time with a fishing hook and some bait. Whether we wanted it or not, we've stepped into a pond with the bait from Mars.
Frankly, I don't see a problem with it.
Master Fisherman Torque.
Fuck me, that's hilarious.
He's what you might call a master baiter, Guardian. Yeah. Wah, 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 wah.
Have a lot of
Wah.
experience with that.
The best masturbator around, sir. I can help out anybody, I promise.
Guardian, can I speak to you in my office real quick?
Yes, you can. Wait.
No, it's even worse, it's even worse. I spent some time with Eris, I think I...
Very
I think
good,
I
Guardian.
would be a lot happier. Guardian, I heard some buzzing sound coming out of Eris' room. What exactly
She
did you do?
sort of. She messing with some hive incantation.
Guardian, I'm sorry, my room's off
That-
limits
that-
right
that's
now.
exactly what-
Drifter and Eris are in there having some them
She
time.
was...
Dear Lord Drifter, what are you doing in there?
She kept... As I passed her room, she kept... No, no.
There was a mad thumping at my chamber door.
And then probably a person. It was a buzzing sound and a person.
Now look,
I'm sure who that is.
couldn't make out what the drifter was saying. Something about great dark. Eris was mentioning always alive. I missed something.
Drifter said he was gonna throw a party. I don't want to know what kind of party he throws.
What?
Yeah.
I hope it's a pizza party. Go for a slice of pizza.
You know, the last thing I heard
Yeah.
before Drifter left was
I've never seen a man
he
ding
was
so
being-
many times in his life. Oh my god, Drifter, put that away. Yeah. Is that really what you call that, Drifter?
Curious, what did you... Out of vagina? Don't make me laugh. What fucking picture I have of Gohan?
Drifter, you haven't pounded anything until you've pounded Empress Kaido. Oh.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
The depth of that crevice is something to behold.
Yeah.
You know the Cabal have no word for it.
They're not retreating, they're just advancing in another direction, Guardian.
540-pound. You ever been pinned up against the wall by a 15-pound fish runner?
Sheesh.
It'll change.
This is what happens. This is the kind of content we get on this channel. Downright inappropriate. Anyways, have you ever been to a Turkish prison, Guardian?
Wait, we haven't.
Have you ever seen a grown man naked? Oh no. Bad.
Just because when you see the sons of another run down the man's ass cracker. Guardian, it really brings it all home. That's when you pounce.
Utterly disgusting. Indeed.
They could slip. It's just easy prey.
Dear Lord, what is going on in there?
I must wait a moment.
You know, I still haven't done any world bosses in this. Yeah, I have not touched a single one.
Really?
I heard they just die insanely fast.
I would not get your hopes up there. Not even that. It's like, depends on how many people are there. But more so,
It's just the fact that I haven't done it yet, which is annoying me. It's like their spawn timers are just not on a good time for me to do them. Why the fuck do you only spawn when I'm at work? Oh my god! It's Deckard Cain with the steel chair! Stay a while and listen. By the time we're done, I'm gonna help you identify these hands.
Oh my god! It's the deleting devil himself! How are you going? Where's my laptop? Rookie card! I bought it! I did not kill myself!
Unfucking believable! Oh shit, that could actually be an upgrade of sorts. Wow! I haven't had an actual upgrade drop in a hot minute. Oh dear Lord, what is going on in there?
We're on a baby hunt. I don't think we know how to weed them out.
Jesus Christ!
I cannot do
I warned you.
Well,
I
yeah,
cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight.
cannot sleep.
I need somebody in all ways.
Always.
Get hit with the DMCA tonight.
Fuck. There we go. Here, get me in. Don't waste your time on me. I'm already. I'm fucked on this website. Meanwhile, you look at MySpace. I miss you. Miss you.
Don't be a stranger. Come back soon.
I cannot do that here. Not while I'm in town.
Rare to have something so fine.
I cannot do that here.
I love it when random shit just starts exploding.
I need time to do that.
What up? The random bullshit
Oh,
go.
Mo, a bunch of random shit.
They went to Ezra.
guy sounds like the scoundrel from Diablo 3.
Be right back.
I'd say they look rather handled, wouldn't you? How do you propose we explain that our peaceful Agreed.
I wonder if it might be.
Which means rat.
Well, I think it's time we break up the monotony a little bit. Run one of these nightmare dungeons. Let's do it. Let's get pumped.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. Gold. So.
Damn.
Sure, we can try to do this public event where we will probably get our butts kicked.
Came here to purge this evil. But now,
Fucking Saint was not having it.
not like this. We can't do it alone.
I must wait a moment.
Damn, fuck. That hurt. Put my corpse really far away.
Whole thing with Drifter and Maris is fucking interesting.
I'm not ready yet.
Wait.
I'm not ready yet.
Oh no, bags are full. Better go back and sell some crap. Go back and sell a lot of crap. Oy. God, I know.
Joe, you can't sell shit. What the fuck's wrong with you?
No yeah, no selling allowed in this game.
Dude out here being a whole goddamn menace.
Always smart to buy surprise in.
Guardian, we do not sell the things that we wear.
Unusual, but a good addition.
Guardian, you benefiting off a capitalist system and just be fucking political as shit.
Oh my god, Guardian, are you selling yourself on the corner?
I cannot do that here. I must wait a moment. I must wait a moment.
Sheesh. Alright, here we go. Boss time. Time to beat some ass.
I must wait a moment.
That was close as fuck. Almost didn't make that. This is a two-handed mace, though. Boy. Alright, I think I had better get out of here because it is getting late for me and I'm having trouble staying awake playing this. So, I don't know where Mikey went, but no. I should be back on tomorrow.
Yeah, I have no idea. If he comes back, I'll let him know.
Alright guys, that is gonna be it for me. I would really try to push it another 15 minutes to get us to 3 hours, but I don't know if you could tell on the camera, I'm having trouble staying awake while running the dungeon. You know, for you guys maybe watching on Kick who are probably new to my channel, because we're trying to build up a following there. You know, I work quite a bit, so long hours at work kind of drain the mental and physical fortitude to be able to stream for long. But I would love if we could get to a place where we could stream for 3.5, 4 hours at least whenever we go live. That would feel good. But till then, we just kind of got to deal with these sub 3-hour streams or 2-hour 45-minute streams. I really try to push for 3 hours, if nothing else. I think 3 hours is a good amount of time. 4 would be better. But anyways, I think we will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to stream earlier tomorrow, like way earlier in the day, so we may not do a stream later on in the evening. But who knows? We may try to do 2 streams. This is a weird day off where I don't have much going on. So anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. Have a great night. The restream thing seems like it works out pretty good as far as like quality goes, at least from what I can tell. So I think we'll probably do that a little more. I may try to record a video for YouTube tomorrow if I can find the time to do it. That may be what ends up taking up my time in the morning. So if we don't do a stream earlier in the day, that'll be why. Because we gotta get some other kind of content churning out there. So, alright. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you all probably tomorrow. And take care.